After more than 5 years, India and China are about to restart direct passenger flights. The announcement signals a cautious thaw in relations between Asia's two biggest nations, whose ties have been strained since a deadly border clash in 2020. So, what does this mean for travelers, for trade, and for the future of India-China relations? India's foreign ministry confirmed on Thursday that direct flights between designated cities will resume later this month. Indigo, India's largest airline, will begin daily non-stop flights from Kolkata to Guangzhou on October 26, with plans for a New Delhi-China route to follow. It marks the first scheduled commercial flights between the two countries since early 2020, when services were suspended amid the COVID-19 pandemic and rising border tensions. Despite the freeze in passenger travel, China has remained India's biggest bilateral trade partner, proof of how intertwined their economies are, even during periods of political strain. The timing is significant. Just weeks ago, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited China for the first time in 7 years to attend the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit. There, Modi and President Xi Jinping stressed that India and China should see each other as development partners, not rivals. For both leaders, resuming flights is a symbolic yet practical step toward easing tensions. But this warming comes against a cold backdrop. In June 2020, clashes between Indian and Chinese troops in the Galwan Valley left 20 Indian soldiers and at least 4 Chinese soldiers dead, the deadliest encounter between the two nations in decades. Since then, thousands of troops have been stationed along their disputed Himalayan border, and military talks have dragged on with limited progress. Resuming flights doesn't erase those tensions, but it suggests both sides see benefits in limited cooperation. Trade is one of those benefits. India's trade deficit with China has ballooned to nearly $100 billion. During his visit, Modi raised concerns about this imbalance, but both sides acknowledged the need to strengthen economic ties, especially as global trade faces uncertainty from tariffs and shifting supply chains. Flights make business travel and logistics easier, potentially boosting commerce and investment in both directions. For airlines, this is also big news. Indigo will be the first mover launching the Kolkata-Guangzhou route. With demand from students, business travelers, and tourists, airlines on both sides could soon add more connections. For now, routes will be limited, reflecting a cautious approach. But aviation experts say restoring air connectivity could pave the way for cultural and educational exchanges that have been frozen since 2020. Beyond India and China, this move carries regional significance. Both countries are key players in the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, BRICS, and global trade systems. Resuming flight signals to other Asian economies that, despite disputes, India and China are keeping communication and economic channels open. It also reduces travel reliance on third countries. Until now, passengers had to connect through hubs like Singapore, Bangkok, or Dubai. So, what does this really mean? It's not a breakthrough in India-China relations. Border tensions remain unresolved, and political trust is still low. But restarting flights after 5 years is a cautious thaw, a small step toward stability, trade, and people-to-people connections. For travelers, it means shorter journeys. For businesses, it means new opportunities. And for both nations, it's a reminder that even rivals sometimes need to stay connected.